is going to be so good. In today's episode, I want to speak to any woman who owns a business, is an entrepreneur, or leads a team. I'm ready to share. This help needs to be said, and it will change your life. Today, I want to speak on a great paradox in your life. That if you are in your 40s and your business or your career does not light you up anymore, if you are in a place in your life where you're looking around and you're like, how did I get here? Us Jungians call this the second half of your life. You're depleted. You're tired. You're not full of vitality. And no, it is not perimenopause. Everything is getting blamed right now on perimenopause. You're just being honest with yourself that in your life right now, you don't like the life you have. You're not coming alive. You don't feel the mystery. You don't feel the desire. I coach many women because they want to live in the feminine. They want to be, it's our natural birthright to return back to our essence, to reclaim ourselves after the thousands and thousands of years of what the patriarchy did. And a lot of them actually have businesses in the feminine. That's their brand. And you're going to be okay. I've been there too. They get to this point where they're being so brave. And they admit to themselves they no longer are going to live in disconnection. They're no longer going to live not liking being in their body, not feeling good in their body. They're no longer going to live without desire, without softness, without rest. And usually by the time you're in your 40s, you don't care about what other people think. You're not so into the shoulds anymore, and you're really starting to get to know yourself. And they come to me and they're in this all yes about living their life. But there's this huge problem. And here is the paradox. They are living a codependent relationship with their business or career. Their career or business has become their whole identity. It is an insecure attachment. And in any insecure attachment, there is always going to be an energy suck because there's an energy misalignment. It doesn't matter if it's your purpose in life, it's who you are, it's your life's work. You are drained because there's an energetic misalignment. And here's the start of the paradox, and I will share more. The answer, and let me remind you, I have been here, okay? Is you have to let go. Which most women are like, oh no, there's got to be another way around this. Because they're in a codependent relationship and they can't even imagine letting that go. Let me explain this energy of misalignment. Every single woman I work with, I observe that they have built their career or their business in the masculine. You are married to your business. It's like your husband. It is all the doing, right? Our culture calls it work and expects that it's going to be hard and you have to hustle and push and force and drive, and we call it work. Here's where I can rewire that. You've built a business and career to provide for you, to plan for your future, to structure it so that you're safe, and hopefully if all ends well, and usually it does, you have a hope that you'll thrive and you'll be happy. Well, that's a marriage to the masculine. So you cultivated a business opposite of your natural essence. Let me say that again. There it is right there. You have cultivated a business that is opposite than your natural essence. The reason for that is because that's just what's mirrored to us. It's limiting beliefs all around. And we don't know that there could be another way. It was never modeled to me in any other way. I'm not going to give it away. But here's where I want to start to offer the ability to be more in non-attachment. And that's a great place to start. Be a woman who has a job. Be a woman who has a business, not a businesswoman, not a career woman. I am talking to you if you experience any of these 5 things. You always have to be on. You always feel like you have to be available. And I will put these 5 traits, these 5 aspects of how you're being right now into the chat or the show notes. If you feel like you're bleeding money, if in your business you are bringing home less than 50% of your revenue, your money is going to your team, it's going to this support, that place, that vendor, everybody else, and the majority of your money is going to everyone else and not to you. You don't have people that naturally want to give to you, and you're not comfortable with receiving. So the majority of the responsibility is on you. And you find yourself having to micromanage people, check up on people. You see that quality in yourself in home, in your kids maybe, in work. And the last thing is you feel like that hamster on the wheel. And this is where it gets deeper, and you have to look deeper within. All people have a spiritual journey, and at some point in your maturation, you have to befriend fear. Because what we don't realize is fear is stored in our unconscious, and it can run our life. And more than likely, if you find yourself always feeling like you're chasing the next thing, you're always chasing more leads, you're chasing more business, you're launching, chasing leads, you're running most likely from your fear. And that energy alone is going to create such a block for you that you're going to always have to just use your masculine sheer willpower, and you're going to live depleted for the rest of your life. What is possible is living in your natural essence, in peace, with people that want to give to you, clients that come easy, staff and a team that wants to help, a huge network that weaves its power together, support that wants to make you happy. So when I share starting by letting go, that is the readiness. It's the initiation that cannot be avoided. It's something that you have to go through. It is the maturation into trust. How will you know how to listen to your intuition? How can you be guided by magic? And that's what it feels like if you can't hear it. And after you go through the initiation, after you really start to live in your natural essence, you will be the one leading others in the sacred feminine. You will be leading teams and other businesses like yours in how to lead from being receiving centered. You are the one that will break limiting beliefs and hold space for other people. So if you're holding on to your business like a marriage, start to let it go. Get support. Be receiving centered. Receive from other people. So you don't feel like you are all alone doing this on your shoulders. I've got you. It will get better, I promise.